All right, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. I wasn't supposed to go live on this channel tonight, but I want to get a live in real quick, so I ain't got to worry about doing it over the weekend or I don't worry about doing one on Friday. So I don't anticipate doing one Friday. If I do a live this weekend, it's probably gonna be Sunday or after the Mikey Garcia fight, Lathers. But I do want to say, I wasn't gonna talk about this on our live, but before everybody come in, Chuck, what's going on? Lathers, what's going on? Naquan. Hey man, I seen the original footage of Wilder Fury 1 with Fury gloves, and a lot of people sending me videos over the last couple days. That's a legit gripe. Okay, remember when Fury, that sparring partner guy, accused Fury of taking padding out the gloves? I think Fury, he got. I'm not saying that he cheated, but it looked fishy. All right, it looked like Fury gloves was bending. If y'all didn't see that video, go watch the fight. Just rewatch a little bit of the fight real quick. And I thought they played with the footage, but Fury gloves was questionable in the first fight, and Deontay Wilder, I guess he need to hire Tony Harrison to look at what's going on. But that Fury glove shit, that shit is that's a legit gripe. That footage wasn't played with. Fury gloves was flapping, and Fury might have took the padding out of those gloves in the first fight. So it ain't no telling what Fury. It ain't no telling what Fury did in that fight. That's all I'm gonna say on it, because I ain't done extensive homework on it. But it looked like Wilder got a gripe against Fury, and like I said before, man, Fury been cheated before. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the brother man, the other man always get the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was a fake footage, so somebody sent it to me again, and somebody went live. Another channel went live, and I'm going to tell you the brother's channel because he's talking about it right now. I'm going to tell you the brother's channel right now. His channel was called Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh, that's his channel. He got a big channel, 197,000 subs. And it's a legit gripe. It's a legit gripe. It's a legit gripe. Because I thought the footage was played with, and this ain't what I come to talk about. But it's a legit gripe. Because his gloves was bending. I ain't never seen that happen before. They was flapping. So one, he could have took something out the gloves. He could have had something in the gloves. At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder, and that's why it's always important. It's always important to go back and watch the fight as a fighter. That's how Tony Harrison spotted that Charlo was cheating. The link, you can just put Wilder Fury 1 in. Are you talking about to Homeboy channel? I'm gonna put the link in the description in the chat. To Homeboy channel, I'm gonna put the link in there. To Young, he talking about it right now. You can call in over there. I ain't hating on nobody, man. You can go over there and chop it up with him. I ain't hating. I wasn't even supposed to be live tonight, but it's a legit gripe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's some other stuff about Fury that we working on releasing too. All that Fury, Quan, what's going on? Tell Lil Quan said, all that, Quan, what's going on? Dr. Blake, all that Fury ain't racist shit. I got a whole story that's gonna blow your mind if I can get my hands on it. If he cheated before, yeah, but we gonna move on from it. We'll talk about that towards the end. Appreciate everybody for checking in. But I'm gonna talk about something that people missing about Wilder Fury 2. And it just came to me earlier in the day, and I didn't even think about this. And then gonna talk about why would Wilder allow Fury and AJ to do Undisputed. And Fury says he wants 250 M's, Danny Jacob M's, to fight AJ according to his father, John Fury. Fury hasn't come out and disputed that, but we're going to get to it. But one thing people are missing about Wilder, other than, you know, possibly, like Dre might have been right, Dre Berry, other than Fury probably cheated, which, like I said before, Fury took the padding out of the gloves when he was sparring in. People forget that. Fury probably real life did cheat. I just tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but clear people don't give us the benefit of the doubt. But I'm gonna say something and see if people can figure it out. This is something nobody talking about. Everybody talked about it for COVID. I have heard, and like I said, I don't listen to nobody really, other than I talk to people on social media. But I don't listen to a lot of people's channels. But I'm gonna put this out here, right? 11/23/2019. I'm gonna put that out there. 11/23/2019. Who can figure that out? What happened on 11/23/2019? Can anybody figure that out? He said, Daryl, what bird? So why nobody talking about Fury cutting the camera off while getting his hand wrapped? See, I didn't see that. I was at the bar. (11/23/2019). What happened on that date? Can anybody tell me? Come on, I know somebody can tell me what happened on 11/23 of last year, 2019. Can't nobody tell me that? I'll give you a hint. Kovalev fought 8/24/2019 and came back and fought 11/02/2019. Wilder Ortiz too. Okay? One thing people ain't talking about, people talking about Corey Holcomb talking about Wilder smashing his wife and having too much sex. People talking about Wilder road work. Wilder almost had as quick a turnaround as Kovalev had. And it was a tough fight where he took some punishment. Ricky, what's going on? Okay? So Wilder fought the 23rd of November. He had December. That's basically in December. January and February, a short month. How many weeks in January did he have? In February, did he have? So in actuality, he only had 10 weeks. He fought the 28th. No, he fought the 23rd. So he had 1 week in November, 5 plus December, 6, 7, 8, 9. So hold on, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had 11 weeks to prepare. So maybe, I don't know if it crossed people's mind. Maybe Wilder overtrained. Did anybody think about that? Maybe Deontay Wilder overtrained because Fury. It was a lot of talk about Fury in the cut. Okay, it was a lot of talk about Fury in the cut. Fury fought last win. When did he fought Otto Wallin? Give me a minute. He fought Otto Wallin in September. So Fury, like I said before, Wilder has the stupidest team in boxing. Wilder team is not for Wilder. Before we get into it, don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you ever want to ask a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, or video request, or you just want to chop it up. Quickest ways to reach me is email and Twitter. Hit the drop down box to touch the title. All that's in the description. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from soaps, lotions, foot soaps. They got 100% all natural toothpaste. I hear the lemon toothpaste is really good. Moisturizer bars, if you have eczema, dry skin, it really helps out a lot. Lip balm, they got everything, 100% all natural. Use my promo code Goodfella1Box and get 18% off that website. And promo code is in the description, www.healthblaze.com. I know I threw extra W in there. And check out our other sponsors, cell phone buyers, recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone and give you cash for it. All the information on the screen. website, website, Facebook, and Instagram in the description. Like them and share them on social media for opportunity to win an iPhone right now. So if you got one of them old ass iPhones, a Samsung broke, laying around, call them, hit them up on social media, DM them, hit them up on the website, email them there. You know, they want to buy your old phone, give you cash for it. You want to make a donation, Cash App on the screen in the description, PayPal link in the description as well too. So appreciate that. Don't forget you also check my other channel out, Motor City Sports Talk, for basically Detroit content. Cool Man Sidman, what's going on? Charlie Wamp Ali, what's going on? He said, my guy, but ain't no such thing as overtraining. I remember Kovalev fanboys used that. Yes, it is. It's definitely a thing, overtraining. That's a fact. That's really real. I think Kovalev's whole thing was not only did he probably overtrain, but Kovalev had to do 3 weigh-ins. He had to do 1 weigh-in for the fight, the morning of, and a weigh-in before the fight. So it is a thing of overtraining. That's very, very real overtraining. That's very, very real. Making weight or not making weight, you know, it's very real. So yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can overtrain. You know, I remember Shane Mosley said, you know, you overtrain and you leave it all in the gym. You ain't got nothing in the ring left. And guess what he did? That motherfucker went out there versus Floyd for a few rounds and then drained himself. Very well. Maybe he did overtrain for Ward. You never know. You can't really tell Kovalev what his body is. You can't really tell him what his body is and what his body ain't. Some excuses are valid. Some excuses were fixed. I mean, some are not valid. You know what I'm saying? People say, "Oh, you making excuses." Maybe it's a valid excuse. Who are you to tell me? Only if you fight him again, or only if you do it again, can you prove him. But overtraining is really real. It's real. And maybe Kovalev did over. Maybe Andre Ward was just a better guy. Maybe he wasn't. He said heavyweights don't got to make weight. That don't have nothing to do with overtraining. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to do with it. They said Earl Spence overtrained for Mikey Garcia. Could have been a valid excuse. That ain't got nothing to do with it, making weight. You can overtrain without making weight. The fact is, Tyson Fury fought in November. Deontay Wilder fought he fought in September. Deontay fought at the end, basically December. That's valid. If Wilder ain't never had the balance in training, how much rest and how much time you train? How much rest should he take? If Deontay took December off, he took 5 weeks off. The last week in November, he took 4 weeks of December off. That will leave him what? 6 weeks to train. Is that enough time? I don't know. I can't tell you how Wilder feels. But one thing that we all can agree on is 21 strong. His legs wasn't there. That's what we can agree on. His legs wasn't there. Was it? It wasn't no costume. It wasn't that long ass walk into the locker room. It wasn't that woman sitting next to him. We all can agree Deontay Wilder wasn't 100% physically that fight in the legs. His legs was never there that fight. We can agree to that. Not saying it would have made a difference. Maybe Fury would have just watched him in 8 or 9 rounds instead of 7 rounds. I don't know. Maybe Fury is just a better fighter. But we can agree this is not an excuse. This is a global observation that his legs was not there. That's something that we can say. And the one thing nobody brought up, everybody was fixated on Fury cut. But the one thing nobody brought up, this man had, 10, 11, 12 weeks between, and then Ortiz put some leather on him. That wasn't like no easy fight. Angel, what's going on? That wasn't no easy fight. Ortiz was landing some leather on his ass. That wasn't no, man, Wilder was arguably losing every round that fight, in a lot of people's opinion. Ortiz was landing some leather on his ass. And this brings me back to my point. And this ain't Tyson Fury fought. This ain't Bob Arum fought. This ain't Al Haymon fought. I mean, this is Al Haymon and Shelly Finkel fought. See, they jumping on Mark Breland after the fight. Wilder, if it's true what somebody said, Wilder, they usually have 14 weeks to train. Now you give them 11 weeks to get ready for a fight after having a tough fight with Ortiz. Wilder has one of the worst teams in boxing. I'm going to keep saying that again. And I'm not talking about Diaz and Breland. I'm talking about Finkel, Al Haymon. They are some of the worst teams in boxing. Like I said, a lot of people look at the money. If I tune up, I only get 10 million. I'm just throwing this out here. I only get 8 to 10. But if I fight Ortiz, they going to guarantee me 20 on pay-per-view. Master P say this all the time. Yo Gotti say this all the time. All money isn't good money. Okay? All money isn't good money. Wilder should have took a tune-up. If he was going to fight in November, Wilder should have took an auto Wallin himself. Matter of fact, if they could have flipped it, where he fought Ortiz in June, or whenever he fought Brazil, and then he could have came back and fought Dominic Brazil later in the year, that would have been even better. Wilder had a tough fight. November, 23rd. That left him 11 weeks to get ready. So, for somebody that started boxing at 20 years old, to have one of his toughest fights and take some abuse and was losing every round, a lot of y'all said. Y'all, and I've been saying this, so don't come in here and saying, oh, you making excuses. I ain't make no excuses after the fight. None. I've been saying this about Wilder team. Oh, you tripping, CJ. I ain't tripping. I know a bad team when I see one. For Wilder to take one of his toughest fights November 23rd and have to turn around in 11 weeks. So what you take? 3 weeks off? 1 week off? 4 weeks off? 5 weeks? That leave you 6 weeks to train. Well, you needed 6 weeks to train. Your body recuperate? Have you ever fought on a 6-8 week camp? No, they said he always had 14 weeks. And on top of that, he gained. I don't know what he weighed for the Ortiz fight. But let's just say he gained 15, 16 more pounds. So not only are you doing one of your quickest turnarounds on the championship level off your hardest fight, you put 15 more pounds on your body. The simple fact, it wasn't the weight. I'm going to tell you this. It wasn't a weight differential this time. It wasn't just adding the weight. Wilder was mismanaged and mispromoted. Wilder team, other than Tyson Fury being a good trainer, a good fighter, and Sugar Hill being a great trainer, Deontay Wilder team was the biggest reason he lost. Deontay Wilder team failed Wilder here. There's no way that fight from November 23rd. There's no way from November 23rd he should have been fighting February 22nd. And adding 15 pounds. And I'm going to tell you this from the beginning. What I say from the beginning. Where should that 15 pounds of weight go? They put all that weight on the top of the body. He didn't put a pound on the legs. One, the strength and conditioning coach need to go. Because I ain't never heard, SJ Fish 101, I ain't never heard no boxer not doing no road work. It was good enough for Floyd Mayweather. It was good enough for Muhammad Ali. It was good enough for Sugar Shane Mosley. It was good enough for Timothy Bradley, Jack Johnson, Marciano. If it's good enough for Ray Robinson, I ain't never heard no boxer not doing no real world work and just sprinting. Never. Floyd Mayweather to this day still running around, running miles with ankle weights on. So right then and there, the strength and conditioning coach need to go. Bam, that's one. Al Haymon and Shelly Finkel, hey, they need to be in trouble. But this is before you get to Mark Breland. This is before you get to Mark Breland. This is before you get to Mark Breland. Why would Shelly Finkel and Al Haymon advise him to fight Luis Ortiz and turn around in 11 weeks and fight Tyson Fury with putting on 15 pounds of muscle? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What do the fact that Wilder got to be a grown man got to do with it? It's a reason why grown men got teams. It's a reason why a king should rely on his queen. Get up out of here. Put the weight on Ron Turner. Him and Ortiz was supposed to fight in September, at least. September 28th was supposed to be the day. You know who they gave that date to? Earl Spence. This is what y'all probably don't know. Wilder's supposed to fight November 3rd or something like that. The YouTubers took the venue from the Staples Center. Then the following week at the Staples Center, no, they took it from the Staples Center. Then something happened in Vegas that pushed them off a date. So Wilder ended up fighting at the end of November. Wilder should have fought Tom Schwartz. Wilder should have fought, who else out there? Trevor Bryan. Wilder's supposed to go in there and fight somebody else supposed to be a 1 or 2 round knockout. And like I said before, when Al Haymon made Anthony Joshua a champion, when he ran Charles Martin over the IBF belt, I'm telling you, Wilder gonna look back, he gonna be sitting there, old man, smoking a Cuban, dipped in whatever, smoking a little weed, drinking a little yak. And Wilder's gonna hit that motherfucker one day. He gonna be in his backyard watching his kids play or doing whatever. Listening to Al Green in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He gonna think like, Al Haymon really sabotaged my career. Shelly Finkel really fucked my career up. Because he supposed to been handle Dillian White. He supposed to been wipe the floor with Dillian White. You let your feelings for Eddie Hearn get in the way. He supposed to be unified champion. He supposed to was fed Charles Martin. He supposed to beat Charles Martin and was IBF WBC champion. Right? He supposed to did that. They're supposed to make AJ and Wilder happen already. Al Haymon and Shelly Finkel let their pride get in the way. With Eddie calling them Shirley and Eddie, taking them to school with the IBF, stealing the IBF belt and taking the IBF from Sean Porter and Eddie turning on him and going to the zone and trying to snatch his fighter. Al Haymon let Eddie Hearn outsmart him. You ain't getting this from nowhere else. And I'm not going to tell y'all the truth. Eddie Hearn took Al Haymon to school. Only thing worse Eddie Hearn could have did was stole more fighters. Besides Danny Jacobs and Jesse Vargas. Now, they pay Mikey Garcia all this money to go on pay-per-view. They ain't even going to get Mikey and Manny now. Now Eddie Hearn going to do Mikey and Manny. And possibly Eddie Hearn and Bob going to do Terrence and Manny at the end of the year. Eddie Hearn, bang, bang, bang. Eddie Hearn whooping on Al a little bit. And who suffered out of all of this? Deontay said, I got 5-6 more years in the sport. Nigga, please. You supposed to been beat Dillian White, right? Ben be dealing. If you gonna fight Tyson Fury, they should have made the Klitschko fight then. But that's another conversation. I don't know why Lean can't fuck with Luis Ortiz. He getting stopped. Bad style matchup. Stop being a hater. Learn boxing. But Deontay Wilder had a lot of marks in his team. Real talk, his team did him in dirty. His team did him dirty. They set him up for failure. And like I said, one day he gonna be in the back sipping some wine, playing dominoes. This is gonna hit him. I'm telling you. And remember who he worked for, Mark. Who he worked for? Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the boss of PBC. Him and Al Haymon are equals. Him and Al are equals. They sit at the top of the tree. Then it's Sylvia and Sam and his sons and Tim Smith and the rest of them. They sabotaged Deontay Wilder. I've been saying this for years. Deontay Wilder got gangbanged. Al Haymon, Shelly Finkel, and Bob Arum and Tyson Fury. Bang, 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 bang. They gangbang raped Deontay Wilder. Sorry, child Q-Tip, what's going on? Deontay Wilder, they treated him like a Southern Bama. Ain't no way Deontay, they wasn't supposed to feed him Charles Martin. They made anything. I'm telling you, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if Shelly Finkel wasn't on Eddie Hearn payroll. And what they do to Mark Breland? They made the brother man. What's that nigga name? Everybody, Dr. Umar. They made the brother man, Mark Breland, take the fall. This is the proclamation of the assassination of the character that we know of Deontay X Wilder. They ran game on Wilder, bro. They ran game on Wilder. I'm telling you, bro, that's why I don't need to be messing with PBC like that, bro. And now who take the fall? The one black man involved. It's only one black man involved. Mark Breland. Al probably looking like, yeah, you got to get rid of Mark Breland. I'm telling you, they ran game on Deontay, bro. They ran game on Deontay. I wouldn't be surprised if Al Haymon got a check from Eddie Hearn. Real talk. They ran game on Deontay. They set him up by fighting late. And they let Tyson Fury fight with some Fugazi gloves probably in the second fight too. Telling you, bro. Y'all gonna learn respect me. Gave his fight date to Errol Spence. And Sean Porter. I'm telling y'all, it's a dirty game, bro. They was never for Deontay. They was never for Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna continue to say that. I've been saying now. Don't say, oh, you making this cute. Now I've been saying this for the last couple years. Deontay Wilder team got a lot of leaks in it. Deontay got done dirty. But I truly believe that he fought a tough fight too late in the process. I believe he overtrained. I believe he put the weight on wrong. If Deontay need to fire anybody, Banco, what's going on? Y'all subscribe to Banco Boxing. If he need to fire anybody, it's JDS, Shelly Finkel, Al Haymon. Only person I'm keeping is Breland. That's it. Yup. And JDS threw Mark Breland. Oh, I don't know why he threw the. And then I heard StubHub TV get mad at Andre Darrell. Get all emotional on Frederica Beauty Shop Conversation. You don't throw no tall man. The man said he want to die in the ring. The man said he want to die in the ring. You know, you let the champ go out on this shit. These dudes, the loser dummy box community, they want to see Deontay Wilder get killed. Now I gotta say this before I move on to the next topic. They want to see Deontay Wilder. They want to see Deontay Wilder get killed. Well, now they saying, well, Mark Breland conspired with Team Fury to throw the top. Anybody in this room thought Deontay Wilder was coming back to beat Tyson Fury? Anybody thought that? Nobody with a brain. I was good. Nigga, your ear leaking, your mouth leaking, your eyes dilated. You ain't about to get no eye surgery. You look like, nigga, you look like you about to have LASIK eyes. That white boy was beating your ass. It ain't talking about, oh, you want to see a nigga get killed in the ring? Do people understand when you die, ain't no coming back? Ain't no free life? Deontay Wilder ain't no cat. He got one life, not 9. You talking about a nigga that's playing in the Dominican Republic talking about boxing. That motherfucker probably over there averaging 3.3 points a game. 0.5. That nigga 6'9", ain't even can block it. He ain't got one block on the league in a year. That nigga Will Chamberlain, that nigga ain't got one block over there. He probably in the Dominican Republic. He ain't got one block. Tallest nigga in the league and ain't got one block. That motherfucker got Skip Bayless numbers. That motherfucker told him, he should, you let him go up, man. You crazy as hell. If you care about somebody, bro, that white man J. Diaz don't care about you. That white man don't care about your family. That man was on the brink of probably not fighting. That's the difference between AJ too. What if they didn't stop the fight and AJ would have got beat on for another couple rounds? Maybe AJ wouldn't have been the same fighter. AJ was a blessing in disguise. AJ was able to recuperate, not take no other unnecessary punishment, and move on. I wish Shelly Finkel would cuss him. I would have not. It would have been. They would have got 2 main events. They would have got 2. I would have knocked Shelly Finkel. If I'm Mark Breland, I'd have knocked Shelly Finkel out like he was the gold medal round. Boop, boop, boop. I'd have knocked his white ass cold. Ain't no white man talking to me like that. I'd have knocked him clean the fuck out. And I'd have walked out the ring. They would have took me to jail then. Because the minute you get to grabbing me, you get to yelling at me, and JD, as soon as he would have said that, I'd have put, hey, come here, bow, right in this shit. We'll knock them clean out. I knocked them clean out. Ain't gonna talk. Ain't no. Look here, man. Ain't no white man talking to me like that. Not from all them people. I heard that. I don't know if it's true. Probably true. JD straight threw him under. Oh yeah, I don't. Man, please, Andre Dirrell say that man life. Real talk. He say that man life. It's the 3rd fight. You lose. So you lose. StubHub TV. He just yelling and shit. Like, shut your emotional. Go change your maxi pad with wings, nigga. I'm telling y'all, StubHub got estrogen, man. He ain't got no balls. Motherfucker got cooter catter. That boy sit when he piss. That boy got a maxi pad on. That motherfucker playing in the WNBA in the Dominican Republic. That nigga crying and yelling. Like, shut your ass up. You don't know shit about boxing. Talking about let him die in the ring. You crazy as hell. Talking about, oh, you let him go. Man, please. If I care about you enough, man, I don't care what you say. You could be, oh, don't throw the top, man. I'm throwing that bitch in. I'm throwing it in regardless. You want to be mad at me for the rest of your life? Over this? So be it. Cause I'm gonna treat that like that's my son and my brother in the ring. I remember I'm gonna move on. I remember Diego Corrales' stepdaddy did it when Floyd was beating that ass. He cried and got mad at his stepdaddy. His stepdaddy saved his life. You see all these fighters dying. Mark Breland know he didn't have a full camp. Mark Breland know his fighter. Out of all the people in that corner, Darrell and Breland knew they fought. Motherfucking all them kids, like I said before, man. How do y'all listen to the loser dummy box community, bro? A lot of them. I can't. And then Wood said this morning or earlier, he said that they said Wilder don't need no jab to beat Tyson. Which Ninja Turtle said that? Negro or 78 General Child Chicken? How you don't need no jab to beat some 6'9" Neanderthal? You crazy in the mud. He needs to rough him up, hit him in the... Man, like I said, man, you listen to that shit, man. You was dumb as the days is long. That's a comedy show. That's like the 5150 show. But the 5150 show got game. They ain't giving y'all no real game over there. Talking about he don't need no jab to beat Tyson Fury. He need to hit him in the... This is who y'all listen to? Shoot. I'd rather listen to Pootie Tang rap. Talking about he don't need no... I'm telling man. Like I said before. Don't need no jab. Fight me without a jab and see what happens. You don't need no jab. You don't need no jab. If you could touch somebody with the jab is the rangefinder. If you could touch your opponent with the jab, you can hit him with a left hook. You can hit him with a right hook. You can hit him to the body. When in doubt, what they tell you in the gym, jab. When you confuse, jab. 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 That's basic gym shit. First thing they teach you is footwork and how to jab. Put your foot on that back wall and teach you how to jab. Tell me you don't need no jab. You're crazy. I done seen people win fights off of jabs. You know what I'm saying? Go tell Larry Holmes that. Oh, you don't need no jab. Okay. Come on. Oh, you don't need no jab. You just got to throw the right hand. Man, please. Come on, man. Let's move on, man. So, why would Wilder allow Fury and AJ to do an undisputed fight, right? Remember when we was asking for AJ not to take the Andy Ruiz rematch? Liam, what's going on? Remember we was asking that? And AJ was like, no, I'm taking the rematch. And he bet on himself and he won. Oh, Wilder should step aside and Wilder should nah, fuck that. For real, fight or die, what's going on? Forget that. I don't care about no Fury and no AJ. I don't care about no United Coochie undisputed fight. I don't care. I don't care about no Oreo, Anthony Joshua, and no big Michelin tire, marshmallow head Tyson Fury fight. I don't care. If they fight, I care less. If they fight, if they don't fight. America don't care about y'all heavyweight little powwow in the UK. We don't care. Okay? Y'all can have it in the Principalities, Cardiff, Wales. Y'all can do it in Saudi Arabia. Y'all can do it in Rome while eating Romy noodles. We don't care. We don't care. So no, we not about to let y'all have undisputed. No, we not about to let y'all have y'all fairy book ending. Because y'all didn't let Deontay fight Andy Ruiz. Even if AJ would have stepped aside, it would have been Usyk. It would have been Puev. Well, Wilder should step. No, Eddie Hearn. What y'all gonna do is AJ gonna fight Puev. AJ gonna fight Usyk. All right? And then y'all can address Anthony Joshua and Fury. Okay? And if Wilder win this time, I wouldn't rematch Tyson Fury. Suck my y'all know what. And if Wilder come back and he healthy and he knock out Fury, hey, I'm talking cash shit. See, I ain't talk that much junk when AJ lost. I spit my piece. People on Wilder a hype job. The IBFP dude, Wilder a hype job. You know. But you said AJ was a hype job. He lost to the number 15th ranked heavyweight on short notice, a late replacement. You talking about Deontay lost to the number 1 heavyweight of all time? I mean right now, in Tyson Fury. How you a hype job losing to number 1? And this dude backs Canelo, a dude who lost every round while allegedly having steroids in his butt. How you run up and lose every round? How? How? How you run up and take it and lose every round? And if Tyson Fury don't take the rematch and drop the belt, that just lets you know what time it is. Talking about, oh, we can give Wilder a couple $1 million to step. I ain't doing shit. If you ain't giving me my $50 million to step, I ain't stepping over nothing. I call Puev and Usyk. Don't step over neither. Hell, I ain't moving nowhere. I ain't moving nowhere. Either drop the belt, and y'all can fight on your own time. Real talk. Oh, we would just fight. We would just fight for UK pride. I don't care. Run me my WBC belt. Me and Dillian White can fight for the belt. He can't keep the belt. It's in the agreement. He gonna have to get a belt up. Deontay had to sue him and the WBC. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. Hold on. I ain't about to step aside and let AJ and Fury get it on. When Andy Ruiz won, they ain't want to let me fight Andy Ruiz. Hell no. Let Wilder win. If he lose, he lose. We already went through it already. If he lose, he lose. Congratulations to Tyson Fury. Shit, we still got Ali. We still got Jack. We still got Holmes. You know what I'm saying? We still got Riddick Bowe. But don't forget, just like Lennox Lewis and Vladimir Klitschko, he had to go get an American trainer. Sugar Hill is a black, proud man. You feel me? Mayonnaise Nation still had to get a little bit of the melon in their corner. Don't forget it. So don't get me, oh, the United Kingdom on top. Yeah, nigga, you had a nigga in your corner. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that brother in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Crump. Don't forget that. Shit, if you wanted, you should have got John Fury, Ben Davison. Trying to come here like, oh, we took over and we did this. Nah. just like Lennox, just like Vladimir, y'all got knocked out. Y'all had to go get the brothers. Get out of here. So don't try to make it seem like it's country pride. Man, they ain't even claimed Tyson Fury before this Wilder shit. It was all Gay J. Yeah, we talked about the gloves. I don't know what was going on there. Deontay might want. It's too late. They're gonna say, "Whoa, they were legal gloves." And like I said before, they said he covered the camera up when he was wrapping his hands. If he retired, he retired. So be it. He said, "I have to beat Deontay twice, and I have to beat Deontay twice." You know, at the end of the day, he always retiring after he do something. First time he retired because he got caught with that shit in his ass. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. He failed a drug test before he fought Vladimir Klitschko. So it ain't no telling Tyson Fury is a cheat. That's been established. So it is what it is. But if I'm Wilder, I ain't stepping aside. Hell no. Either you gonna retire and drop the belt, and I'm gonna beat the dog. I'm gonna take all my frustrations out and try to beat the dog walking crap out of Dillian White. For real. I'm gonna try to knock Dillian White head off his shoulders. Ain't no two ways around it. I'm gonna try to knock his head off his shoulders. But let's move on, because I ain't staying on long tonight. They saying that Tyson Fury need 250 M's to fight millions. To fight Anthony Joshua, says his father. He said Tyson is number one, and hold on. He told IFSC TV Tyson number one and Wilder definitely number two unless Eddie can come up with $500 million. It's not going to happen because that's what it's worth. John Fury told IFL TV a fight between Joshua and the Gypsy King. My son is going to sell himself. Is not going to sell himself cheaper no more. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying they both deserve $250 million. He said John wants the following for Tyson Fury in order for the Joshua fight to happen: 250 M's. The fight take place in the UK, not in a foreign country. So he want the fight to take place in the UK, not Saudi Arabia, and they saying Tyson Fury want $250 million. So, I mean, shit, it makes me no. If they fight or don't fight, it makes me no difference. I feel that Fury will win, but if that's what he truly wants to take, that they can't generate that money in the UK. It's impossible. Unless they get an exception from the country to raise the ticket prices up. They going to in that 100,000 Wembley Stadium. They going to sell $1,000 nosebleed tickets. Still, what do you think he is, Floyd Mayweather? That definitely ain't worth no $500 million in America. For real. In the UK, they can't generate that type of money. That's why all them got to come abroad. He said Fury don't trust fighting AJ out of America. He said his dad said the UK. But Tyson Fury, General Pender salute. Tyson Fury said he wasn't fighting in the UK no more. That Fury had to come to America. So, at the end of the day, hey, shit, they think they big. It don't make me no difference. If they fight or don't fight, I don't really care. They can fight after Wilder get his trilogy. And if Wilder come back and beat Tyson Fury in the trilogy, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't care if Fury go out there and just sniff the devil's dandruff. I don't care if he go out there and gain. He come in this fight 372 pounds. I don't care. And Wilder beat him, I don't care. Oh, Fury wouldn't. I don't care. This will be the greatest. This will be the greatest comeback in boxing history. Like I said, this will be the greatest comeback in boxing history. If non-boxing, shaky leg, chicken leg Deontay Wilder come back and he beat Tyson Fury ass, it's the greatest comeback in boxing. I don't want to hear it. Now the AJ fight gonna be worth $500 million. I don't know. Povetkin. Fuck Billy Wine. What think about blaming the costume? Man, I don't know nothing about that costume. He should. Don't you try the costume on before you buy it? Well, when you first get it, don't you try the costume on? That's his fault. Wasn't no costume. Motherfucking team stuck it to him. The team put a knife in his back, like I said before. Can't trust. I wouldn't trust Shelly Finkel as far as I can throw him. I don't trust Al Haymon either. Wouldn't trust Floyd Mayweather. Wouldn't trust Jay Diaz. He got, man, like I said before, man, you can't trust that team. But Tyson Fury, man, Eddie Hearn, man, the DAZN would be a fool to take $500 million to pay for that fight. Ain't no way they generating a profit. Not no UK. In Vegas, that fight wouldn't generate that profit. Wouldn't no Americans care about no Fury and AJ fighting? For you to generate that type of money, you gotta be in the market here, and you gotta generate that type of money through the casual fans here. He beat Fury in the trilogy. He going down as the true great. Facts. This is the greatest comeback story in boxing history. I don't care. He come back and beat Fury after all this, and like I said, he get healthy. He stopped Fury. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear Bama Brahms, Weimer, Chicken Leg. I don't want to hear it, bro. Put some respect on his name. If he don't, shit, at the end of the day, he going to get a nice cancellation prize, $30, $40, $50 million. You know, if he continue to fight on that, some dudes just got your number. That's just the way life is. Some dudes just got your number. Some dudes just can get you. That's just what it is. Some dudes, you know. I remember, I always bring this fight up, Mugabe. Mugabe was fighting his heart out versus Hagler, but Hagler just beat the fight out of him. He just sat there looking like, I can't beat this dude. Some dudes just got your number. In boxing, it's like that. You know, if a dude a better guy than you, just shake his hand. Sometimes like Barrera, he beat all the will out of Prince Nazim. What he fought once after that or never again? He knew he couldn't beat that man. Got the shit beat out of him. Keep going on. Some people just got to drop on you in boxing. Some dudes just better. Like I bring up in MMA. Like I come up in MMA with John Jones in DC. DC cried on that motherfucker in that octagon. He cried. John Jones is just a better man. I mean, sometimes you just gotta shake somebody else's hand, and it's other aspects in life you can be better in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe DC is a better wrestler. Maybe DC better at getting chicks. Just he beat the wheel out of him. At this point, you don't even know physically and mentally where Wilder at. It's easy to talk and speak it and believe it. You know, I'm gonna come back and be good. Yeah. No matter how confident somebody sound, it's in the back of their head. It's always doubt. Doubt always humble people. Sometimes some dudes get overconfident and they don't have no doubt and they get in there and they lose. It's always good to have doubt. Doubt and fear is what drives people. The fear of losing, the fear of failure. That doubt can sometimes can really, a lot of people thrive off doubt and the fear of failure. It's okay. But you're going to see what time. Wilder said, if I lose, I'm going to come. It's easy to say that shit. He had a traumatic experience. You know what I'm saying? At 34 years old. Right now in his mind, it's a lot of doubt. It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of clouds in his head right now. And it's something that he gonna have to figure out. You know, it's life. If you don't try, how you know? Like, yeah, with chicks. I mean, it's a different day and age. Now you approach a chick and you in a restaurant or you at the club where you in the shoe store, library. These chicks a little different. No, they like to get a little nasty, but you can't be scared of rejection. It is what it is. You can't get you don't know if you don't try. Real talk. Didn't he say retire if he gets stopped by Fury? You know he didn't mean that, but hey, maybe he might. Like I said before, you that much weight between two men, weight differential, anything is possible. That's what I can tell with a lot of dudes that don't understand that ain't never competed that shit in life. You know what I'm saying? You going against a 300-pound left tackle and you 230 pounds. Man, you gonna get wore out. Wrestling. You a middleweight, but you wrestling at heavyweight. Guarantee it's a reason they got those weight classes there. Now the streets is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets is not a controlled environment. You can kick, you can pick a brick up like Craig and Debo. You can kick a nigga in the nuts. It's different. The streets is different. But when you in a controlled environment, it's different. It's a lot of weight. Fury outweighed him probably fight night by 40 or 50 pounds. It's a lot of weight. He may come in lighter. He need a new strength coach, though. He need to call Blu-ray. Blu-ray probably had him right, to be honest. I just put it to you this way. How much did Dikembe Mutombo weigh? Huh? How much did Dikembe weigh? That's a good question. I don't know what his playing weight is. 260? Let's just say Dikembe was 260. Let's just say he was 260. Shaq at the time when that Lakers series was at 01-02, Shaq was every bit of 300 plus pounds. Shaq was 310 pounds. He was wearing Dikembe out. He was wearing Dikembe out. If Dikembe was 260, and Shaq outweighed him at least by 4, Shaq was at least 300 and some pounds. He might have been 320. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. Go put a 40-pound vest on and see the difference. Jonathan Wick, what's going on? Put a 20-pound. I guarantee you, the average nigga in here couldn't put a 20-pound waist vest on right now and do what he did at everyday level or go or run a mile. Fuck, that's a lot of weight. 20 pounds. If you 200 pounds, that extra 20 pounds, bruh, just throw it. That's a lot of weight. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all from experience, bruh. If you want to talk about bench pressing, go from 225 to 245. That's a lot of weight. Courtney Rizzi said Fury new market. That's what it's looking like. Margarito. Man, like I said, man, some excuses are valid. That's a lot of weight. And when you fighting a bigger man, you beat him with speed and technique and intellect and skills. And Wilder ain't the most skilled guy around here. Wilder turned around too quick and fought too fast. I'm telling y'all, Wilder wasn't 100% from off that Ortiz fight. And on top of that, he didn't get no rest. I'm telling y'all, Wilder wasn't the same. I'm telling y'all, Wilder wasn't 100%. And now, you know, he may never, like I said, this team failed him. They talking about the Fury glove fiasco. Fury gloves. Go watch the first Fury and Wilder fight. His gloves was flapping. It looked like he took the padding out the gloves. Like I said, it looked like. shit, he couldn't carry shit. Yeah, Fury. It looked like Fury cheated. His gloves was flapping. It looked like a legit gripe in the first fight. Fury probably did cheat. I ain't putting it past him. A lot of fighters going there and cheat. Yeah, I was watching the young Pharaoh live. I ain't get a chance. I went live. I got the. I'm gonna go back and check it out. I'm telling you, most people don't understand what he's saying. Go put some boxing gloves on. If you breaking out new gloves, those motherfuckers is solid. They together. For them gloves to be worn like that, the padding had to be taken out. For real. Even the Madonna gloves, there wasn't no horsehair gloves. And remember Tyson Fury, remember that man that said Tyson Fury took the padding out the gloves and sparring? He second fight, Fury skinned his lip. Remember that brother that said Tyson Fury took the I'm gonna pull my video. He took the padding out the sparring gloves. He showed Fury probably cheated. He probably did. He said both fights the glove. He probably did. That's Deontay Wilder. Once again, that's his team fault. You know? Yeah, Tyson Fury, man, it's a lot of shit going around about Tyson Fury. It's a story out there, man. I gotta go. Hopefully, I'll hook up with somebody and they find it. It's a story out there that Tyson Fury and his family, his cousins and brother, whoever the hell they is, they jumped on the black man and they beat him up and called him an N-word. He paid for them to cover that story up. Tyson Fury is a stone cold racist. Don't buy all that. Oh, I love black people. Bullshit. He already cheated. He already a paid offender. For real. That's Deontay Wilder team fault, man. Y'all see Tony Harrison went back and watched the tape. Was like, oh, hold on. He went from drinking a water bottle to the regular. And then Derek James said, well, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I bet you don't. Don't know what happened. George Foreman offered to train him. Foreman be a good coach. James Toney, like Wood said, James Toney be perfect. James Toney made a living beating the shit out of crunk fighters. Go look at James Toney spar Jerry McClendon. I think they said he knocked out Tommy Hearn. Tommy Hearn, that's a lot of weight between them, though. He's naturally bigger than Tommy Hearn. Wilder team been failing him, Storm B. That ain't nothing new. I ain't never seen no gloves that flat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that. Them gloves be on solid. They don't let Wilder get away. They don't let him get away with it, though. Fury was hidden behind it. Well, that's boxing. But no pad yet. No pad in the glove, true. Fury didn't have his hand in the glove all the way. You could see him hit Wilder with the wrist part. That shit crazy. Crazy. Margarito told Cotto ass up. I'll never forget that fight. That's the last time Cotto was Cotto. What do you think about Klitschko helping to train Wilder? That man, I want no clear people on my team. He got enough clear people on the team. Hell no. You need to go get American. I mean, the best I can pretty say is probably going to be George, Larry Holmes, Antonio Tarver, James Toney. It's the guys I'm looking at. Real talk. Them the dudes I'm looking at. Them the dudes he probably need to look at. You know, get him brother some money. Like Wood said. I like James Toney showing them. I like James Toney be a good trainer. He was helping Caleb Plant at one of them gyms in Vegas. You know, Antonio Tarver, technician. Tarver help him. Shit, get Tarver. Tarver know what the fuck he doing. Shit, Tarver get them together. He definitely need to bring somebody else in. For real. He probably gonna look like a completely different fighter. Watch what I tell you. Tarver get them together. And if you lose, at least you giving the brother the money. Shit, you paying enough clear people on your team. Tommy Hearn, I don't know if he all the way there. I seen him in the store the other day. He looked pretty good. Maybe he can. He was teaching Timothy Bradley about 8-9 years ago how to turn over the hook. That'd be a good one. I don't know about Roy. After what Roy said about that nigga, I don't even think they're gonna be able to feng sway. Ward could help, but I think he should stay in the heavyweight community. I would stay in the heavyweight community. I would stay with Tarver, Tony, Larry. Larry got a gym in Pennsylvania. Wilder need to get away from that woman too and his family. If I'm Wilder and I do beat Tyson Fury, I beat him, I beat Dillian, and I beat AJ, and I'm done. Tarver would be a good coach for him, man. Tarver was the best thing smoking on TV. For real, Tarver was the best thing smoking. Yeah, Eddie Hearn and them racist. Yeah, he said his daddy said they were slave traders. But yeah, I'll take a couple questions on the way out because I ain't staying on long today. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, Tarver was a beast. Georgia helped him. Wilder got a wide base too. I really don't like the wide bases in boxing. AB had a wide base. AB had a wide base. That hurts your mobility. You know, it gives you more power, but your mobility be gone. I would bring in Wilder base a lot more. What about Mayweather Sr.? That'd be good. I think him and Wilder be good together. He a disciplinarian. Wilder seemed to be real on code. That'd be good. You know, Mayweather Sr. worked the shit out of him. Why Joel Diaz got a lot of Uzbek fighters? Probably a manager connection. Joel Diaz is a hell of a coach too. Why Tarver not on the scene as much though? I don't know. Probably after that test came back negative, failed positive. He called it, and then Spike TV went all to boxing, and he turned to Paramount. Mario, yeah, I heard, yeah. He needed Mario to take that. Mario can beat that kid. He beat him the first time. It was close, but Mario, you need to beat him before he do anything else. You gonna make a deep video on Fury Glove? I don't know, maybe. If I do, it'll be this weekend, but maybe. Y'all need to send that shit to Deontay Wilder, man. Send it to his gram and his Twitter. Real talk. And ask him. Maybe it's the reason behind it. The first fight, Jamil Hughes said the first fight, the white hand wrap exposed from Fury left hand glove wasn't all the way in the glove, which means his fist was at the lace. The second fight, the pattern looked like it was out. Could have been. His wide base is why he couldn't counter Fury off. Yeah, no mobility. Yeah, you gotta bring that base in, bro. There's a lot of the small things he can do. Where y'all been? Y'all don't watch Fight Hype. Mayweather Sr. been clowning. That's where Junior get it from. I mean, shit, money talks, bullshit walk. Robert should train him. Yeah, be good. Robert, good coach. He improved fighters too. You know, he don't change them, but he improve them. He know how to do it. Him and Hearns versus Bud. Probably Hearns. Yeah, I don't know. You see what Bud do later on, but Hearns is the problem. Garcia do good with him. What you know about the aggressive kid out of Crump 40? I don't know shit about him, to be honest. So yeah, I gotta check him out. I think you asked me that a while ago. I ain't check him out yet. Or somebody did. But yeah, Garcia know how to improve fighters. They gonna change Wilder hold the way his stance, the way he shoot the jab, the way he take the right hand from the. It's a lot of small things he can do to improve. Like a lot of small things. People talking about, oh, he moved back with his hands down. You can change that shit. Hell yeah, it's a lot of small things he could do to improve. Wilder still, green in boxing. So it ain't like he's set in his ways. He said Robert said he don't train heavyweights. Well, that could be an issue. Like I said, stay in the heavyweight thing. No, I ain't started yet. I think he trained Wilder. I think he should just that motherfucker should go with I think he should go with Tarver or James Toney or one of them. George Foreman should be able to help him. Shit. Tall guy. Larry Holmes. Trevor Bryan versus Fury. Trevor Bryan ain't fought nobody, bro. Gotta go with Fury. Nah, Bud and Spence ain't gonna never happen. At least not at welterweight. You got a better chance of Pacquiao and Bud fighting. I don't see that happening. You probably got a better chance seeing Spence fight Canelo. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that Mikey Garcia fight. I'm hyped. I watched the press conference today. It was pretty good. I like Chocolito. Yeah, a few guys on there I like. I don't know, man. I'm picking Mikey, but I don't know, man. It'd be a tough fight. I wish I can go to that shit. That's gonna be they said that 10,000. They should expect 10,000 there. So that motherfucker, I think it hold more than 10. That little practice field that might hold 20 bands. I'm looking forward to it, man. I got Mikey winning based on I think he gonna get the favoritism on the cards, but Jesse look ready though. I'm hyped for that fight, bro. I'm real hyped for Jesse and Mikey. I'm super hyped for that fight. Like I'm really looking forward to that, man. Yeah, the zone don't do no good promotion on TV, but that's a good ass fight. That's a good card too. Joseph Parker, Gonzalez, Kel Yaffe, Julio Cesar Martinez on that junk. That's gonna be I'm watching that whole. I ain't gonna say I'm watching the whole card, but yeah, I'm watching it this weekend, man. I'm tuned in. That is a good card. And then Eddie Hearn did Dana White shit yesterday, where he broke down each card on Matchroom Boxing YouTube channel like Dana White do at the whiteboard. Hagler beat the dog shit out Triple G. The zone failing him. They failing each other at this point. I got Vargas winning, so Bud can get the. I think that's gonna happen regardless. It's not gonna happen, or it's gonna happen regardless. I think that's already set in stone. So it's gonna happen regardless. I think. The difference is, will Bob let it happen on Eddie terms, or I think it's gonna happen. I don't think it should matter to Bob Arum because you can't do nothing with Crawford anyway. You can't do nothing with him. That's the problem. So the Pacquiao fight can only help. So if the zone want to front the bill, let the zone front the bill. So if Crawford come back with 2 belts, and then it's more pressure on Spence to fight him, and Spence don't fight him, then maybe Danny step up. Then maybe you can step up. So it make too much sense. So I heard the zone want to front the bill and make it happen in Saudi Arabia. But Mikey got to look good tomorrow. But I heard Mikey want to move back now. So the boxing voice said, for me, I seen that. Train him, I wouldn't mind stuff. But they style's different. Like you say, Tarver. But Foreman remind you of a Wilder a little bit. Especially an old Foreman. He was a little bit unconventional and wild and didn't have a lot of technique. It may help. But Foreman no boxer. He know how to bring he'll bring the base in. He'll have Wilder hands up. Anybody can help him at this point. Bo is not functionable. At all. But Tarver be a really good. Tarver hungry. You might need to bring 2 of them in. Tarver and whoever else he feel like he can work with. But if you go to Larry Holmes, you got to go to Pennsylvania. He said Foreman took damage. What heavyweight didn't? Ali took damage. Frazier took damage. Shit, this ain't the welterweights. Shit. Heavyweight division, shit. Manny will never work with PBC because they promised him Mayweather fight. He fight to come, and Manny to come back. Well, Mayweather fight to get Manny to come back. Yeah, Manny ain't coming back over there. Maybe. Did Josh Taylor? I don't know shit about him. I heard Bob talking about him the other day. But Wilder has better footwork than Foreman. Foreman was more flat-footed than the fighter, but it don't really. Footwork not. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna matter, but Foreman can help him. Trust me. They both tall. They both power punchers. It's just small things that he need to work on. Just because a fighter couldn't do it, don't mean they can't teach it. That's a huge misconception. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes just didn't have the physical ability to do some things. He can teach you. Sometimes a fighter just have another fighter. Yeah, sometimes it's just like that. Maybe he don't, but Wilder do need something different though, for real. He do. Tarver, I would advocate for Tarver and Tony as a team. If Tarver and Tony can bring Wilder back and win, that'd do numbers for their careers. I would want both of them. Wilder should pay both of them, and they should get to work right now, working on film work. Fuck a vacation. What Big Sean say? Forget a vacation. I feel better at work. Floyd Sr., maybe not. They say they don't like Wilder. But Tarver and James Tony, I'll call them both in. I go somewhere secluded. I do some Rocky shit. I go to the mountains or somewhere. You wouldn't hear from me. I would do all my press conferences from a telecast, and I go into a private area somewhere, and we'll just work. Like, real talk. I'll leave some money for the wife and the kids, and I talk to them a couple times a week. But yeah, Wilder need to go somewhere with some two dudes like Tony and Antonio Tarver and James Tony. Go somewhere secluded where nobody know you at and just work. Cause he got an uphill battle, and they gonna put him together too. Watch what I tell you. They not gonna completely change him. They not gonna completely change him. I'm telling you that. They gonna just give him, a little bit of BK9 what's going on. They gonna give him a little bit of what he need. But hey, like I said before, regardless if he come back and win, he only should have 3 more fights left. I would have Dillian White, Joshua, and then I would have a farewell fight. Ain't no point in sticking around, bro. Get in and get out. Everybody want to just keep milking the cow. Sometimes you got to milk the cow and get out. Ryan Wilder is just a hype job because he lost, but you don't get this far being a bum. Yeah, I agree. And he lost to the best guy in the division that may have cheated. I think Holyfield, too, because Holyfield could really show him how to beat bigger guys. Yep. Holyfield was a good all-around fighter. He's an Olympian, too. Good body work. Bring in a few of them dudes that had them work together. Man, that'd be the best money he spent. Be the best money he spent. For real. It'd be the best money he spent. Bring them dudes in, man. A couple of them dudes in and show them how to do it. And that'll help them dudes get their careers off the ground. It's a lot. I don't really know much about Frank Sanchez. I know he heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Who else beats what? You don't know at this point who beat him. Anybody probably could beat him now. Now, it depends on how physically he doing. Any injuries, mental hurdles. You gotta know mentally where he at. But if he the same thing, he in the same place, Dillian White definitely ain't beating him. If he was what he was versus Luis Ortiz in the rematch. But it's gonna be it'll be interesting. Who else fight like Tyson Fury can do what Tyson Fury did? Somebody gonna try to walk in on Wilder and he gonna catch your right hand. I'm telling you, that wasn't Wilder all the way Saturday. Not saying that Tyson Fury not gonna beat him anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't Wilder. But ain't nobody else in the division like Tyson Fury, no way. Nobody got that upper body movement. Gordo, appreciate it. Anxiety attack or 40-pound weight. You talking about the costume? The costume was more funny to me. I can see AJ, having anxiety. It happened, shit. You can see he almost had an anxiety attack when Big Baby Miller pressed him. People forgot about that. AJ fans happy, but they forget all about the questionable stuff that he said. I got sound clips for days. Who has J. Diaz made a great fighter besides? Nobody. J. Diaz don't know what the fuck he doing. J. Diaz probably take all the credit. Mark Breland barely can talk. But PBC let Luis Nery fight in New York. I don't know, man. Luis Nery ain't that good. He need to move up anyway. He going to sleep. A Golden Gloves fighter. I don't know what J. Diaz did. For real. Whoever his trainer should be tie Wilder's arm down and force him to rely on his left. I mean, shit, you gonna need to learn how to throw that right too, shit. But I agree. Need to keep his hands up too. He got a lot of natural talent. Did you watch Dillian White interview? Nah, man. I read it, though. Like I said before, why he didn't come to the fight if he felt so good, though? If they knew Tyson Fury was going to win, why didn't AJ and Dillian White come to the fight then? That's all I'm saying. Dillian White is garbage, dog. He terrible, dog. I'm telling you, he can't fight. He remind you of a shorter Wilder without the power and the speed. These dudes be killing me, dog. You think Andy Ruiz done? No, Andy Ruiz ain't done. We'll see, though. He fight Luis Ortiz. That's a good fight. Andy can fight regardless. He said they all thought Fury was going to get slept. Yeah, they did. And Fury probably cheated. UK fighters been cheating for a long time. Derek Chisora cheated versus Malik Scott. Hitting behind the head. Tyson Fury failed a drug test. Dillian White failed 2 drug tests. There's been rumors about Anthony Joshua. Billy Joe Saunders failed the drug test. Come on. The UK got to cheat to compete. That's a fact. Now, Tyson Fury gloves look like, there's some issues going on there. They been cheating. They been cheating, bro. They been cheating. And, people acting like this a golden age heavyweight. Man, most of our athletes rather play football or play basketball or do something else. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that box right now is just boxing because kickboxing didn't work out or, they had to box to make some money. But other than that, who boxing? Who's saying I'm aspiring to be a heavyweight? Not too many. Where I haven't heard him in a while. Oh, he downstairs. I just cleaned all my floors upstairs, my fucking stairs. You ain't gonna have this doggy here. Not until we get a bath. Give him a bath. I'll probably give him a bath today, but it snowed. Yeah, he downstairs. I want to get one of his brothers away to another lady, to my girlfriend friend. He's sweet too. He all brown. Sweet as hell. He down there. He was just barking earlier. I wonder if yesterday I did. What happened to Fury glove? I per se don't know, but I seen it. Guys that failed at other sports pretty much, or guys that were too short. Wilder better wear his pajamas next to the ring. Fury gonna sleep him. Maybe so. Shit. But tell Fury to stop, to make sure his gloves got all the padding in them and they on the right way. For real. And I don't even know if they took drug testing for this fight. I ain't hear shit about Novada. That's be killing me about that. PBC fighters don't say shit about fighting. Yeah, like Wilder, Seth Mitchell, Gerald Washington, Dominic Breazeale. Yep, all former football players or basketball players. Crazy. Yeah, let me get off, man. Gotta go shovel some snow and clean my car off before I leave. So it snowed. It was supposed to snow last night, but it snowed today. It was like an inch of snow on the ground. They canceled school, so shit, they might cancel it tomorrow. Hope not. Send these motherfuckers back to school. But yeah, appreciate everybody for checking in. Share the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email, all the information in the description. Appreciate it. We gone.